Hey everybody, it's your buddy Barry here. May is coming up. I've been watching this season of Gold Rush. I love Gold Rush. They set goals every year, how much gold they're gonna get by the end of the season. I decided to do another Bearathon. I did one years ago where I tried to make $30,000 worth of bears in a month. Kind of did it. It was pretty darn close. But this is the deal. For the month of May, I'm hoping to make $19,000 worth of product. And I'd like to boost my Facebook friends from 5,600 to 10,000. So I'm asking you, my friends, to share what I'm doing with a couple other people who you think might find what I'm doing interesting, and then follow and see how I'm doing. Now, my goal is to make videos that are about 6 minutes long. I don't want them to be too much longer. I'm going to do the best I can to keep the content interesting, try to document every day. Things break and I have to fix it, what my struggles are, how things are going. I've got access to a giant wood pile out in the middle of nowhere. The only problem is the wood's covered in crap. This could be a fun thing. I hope you enjoy it. Episode 1 is on its way. Woohoo! This is a pile of beautiful white pine logs with a bunch of crap on top. Now the guy that did the land clearing job here, I don't know what he was smoking, but I guess he thought he was going to make a burn pile. The gentleman that owns the property made these logs available, so here I am. I have permission to rough these things out a little bit to make them lighter so I can haul them. Some nice material. All right, everybody, I've got 2 ratchet straps attached to my bumper and to the edge of this big log. I'm thinking it's sitting over the bottom one far enough to lever off and in front of the top one to lever out. So we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Do you think that the truck can pull the giant log out of the pile or not? Look at that! Wow, it's a small miracle. I was amazed. Look at the dirt. Oh my God. Well, where's the guy? Here he comes.
Woo! Woo!
There he is.
That was gonna work, but it did.
Okay, this is unfortunate. There's a rotten spot right there. Travels through to here and then ends pretty much there. So I can get a chunk out of the rest of this if it's not rotten from the top down now. And I'll get some blocks out of this stuff. So this log is a little bit too heavy for my truck to lift. I'm gonna try to knock some material off of the piece as it's laying down, which is something I don't normally do, but I think I can do that. These things are coated in dirt. So I got this wire brush to try to do a little bit with that. So once the bark is off, I'll be fine. I'll put on a new chain and let it rip. But for now, it's a bit of a shit show. All right, everybody. Dirt cutting extravaganza. Will it lift it? I don't know. Heavy wood. There we go. All right. Look at this one-armed strong man. Woohoo! And yes, when you're cutting dirt and rocks and crap, you need to sharpen a lot. All right, so my first rough out day at the big messy wood pile is done. It's right around 3 o'clock. Get this stuff loaded up. So I made a big bear almost 8 foot tall, and then the smaller wide bear that'll have some movement, and then some blocks for some CNC parts. So not too bad. Here we go. I got to get the truck to swing the way I want it, so I dug a little hole under one of the tires. Will it lift it? I hope so. Swinging, lifting, swinging, swinging, lifting. Cable broke. Off to the strap. Use the strap. That'll work. Here we go. Woohoo! Big bear's on next to the... Look at this. Standing on top of the bear. You can't really see it, but there I was. There you go. I just want to go home at this point. There it is, back home!